Hello everyone and welcome back to Lounging with Lenny. So in today's episode I will react to Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana, and in the same episode I will show you my version of Zuppa Toscana. Let's give it a shot. So they gave me the utensils. I don't need it. 2 packs of grated Romano cheese. I don't know about that, but we'll give it a shot. Here is the soup. Let me put the bag away. I got a spoon here. Let's open. Let's begin. So first I'm gonna try it without a cheese. Let's take a look. Doesn't look too bad. What is it? I mean, why they didn't put the whole potato in? But it's okay. Now let's try it. Actually, it's tasty. Now let's try it with the potatoes. I don't know, it's way too big. I think that it's better to cut it in cubes instead of this. And then you got this stem. Okay. Potatoes cooked nice. Now let's try it with the cheese. So it's Romano cheese, grated Romano cheese. Honestly speaking, I never saw cheese like that in a pack. I don't know, it's way too dry. It looks like it's not cheese at all. I'm gonna use fresh cheese. Some maybe Parm or Pecorino Romano. I don't want to try the potatoes, just the broth. Okay, just a little bit. So it's spicy a little bit. Probably because of the Italian sausage. It's alright. It's not bad. I would say maybe from 0 to 10, I would say maybe like 6, 7. But if you're hungry, super hungry, it might go to 8. Not bad. So now I will show you my version of Zuppa Toscana. To make Zuppa Toscana better than in Olive Garden, we need to make roasted chicken stock from scratch. And I'm not just gonna boil the bones, but roast chicken bones and vegetables for more deep enhanced flavor. So let's prep mirepoix for the stock. Get 2 onions and roughly chop them. You don't even have to peel them, because the skin of the onion will make your stock rich in color. Take 2 celery stalks and roughly chop them as well. Put everything into the same bowl. Take 1 medium-sized carrot, don't peel it as well. Just wash it and roughly chop. Take 1 leek, and I will use only green part. And the rest you can save for later use. Roughly chop it and transfer it into the separate bowl to wash it, because leek is very sandy. Get 1 garlic, cut it in half, and put it together with the other vegetables. I washed the leek, and now I can transfer it to other vegetables. Here I got about 7 pounds of chicken bones. Place the bones into the sheet pan and roast them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 1 hour. Transfer all the vegetables into the other sheet pan, drizzle it with some vegetable oil, and place it into the oven together with the chicken bones. Some of the vegetables will get a little burned, but it's totally fine. Make sure not to discard it. I actually do want to get some char on the vegetables to enhance the flavor and color of the stock. I got 14 quarts large stock pot, and I will transfer them into the pot. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the bell to get notified about my new videos. Add quarter bunch of parsley, couple strings of thyme, 3 bay leaves, about 12 black peppercorns, and top it with 24 cups of cold water. Put it on the stove on high heat, bring it to a boil, reduce heat to low, add 3 tablespoons of kosher salt and let it simmer for 2 hours. And don't cover it with a lid. And while the stock is simmering, I'm prepping other ingredients. Take 1 onion, peel it and dice it small. Transfer it into the bowl. Take 3 large garlic cloves and chop it fine. For my Zuppa Toscana, I'm using 3 sweet Italian sausages, but if you want to make soup a little spicy, you can definitely use spicy Italian sausages, and it will work outstanding. Personally, I love spicy food, but for this recipe I want my kids to have some as well. That's why I'm using sweet Italian sausages. Remove sausages from casing and break it apart. Grate 1 cup of Parmigiano Reggiano or Pecorino Romano if you like. The cheese that Olive Garden provided, honestly I have no clue what it was. More like synthetic powder rather than a cheese. So of course it's better to get a cheese in a block and grate it by yourself. Get half a bunch of kale, make sure to wash it, dry it, remove it from the stem, and cut it into bite-sized pieces. Place it into the separate bowl. Get 4 slices of thick cut bacon and cut it into medium pieces. I know sometimes it's a struggle to cut a bacon, so what I do, I put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes and then it's easier to cut it. Get 4 roasted potatoes, also known as Idaho. Wash them, peel them, and cut them into nice medium dice, not like Olive Garden, that's for sure. You know, there is a saying, you eat with your eyes first. So you want your food to taste good and look good as well, especially when it's a restaurant. And maybe the customer won't return this dish, but they will definitely talk about it. You know, when I saw that potato, I got so upset. I felt like Uncle Roger. When something is not right, he puts his leg down. I would put my legs down too, but both of them were on the floor already. So cut your potatoes nicely and put it into the bowl with cold water so they don't change color. 2 hours passed, my stock is ready. Discard all the bones and vegetables and strain the stock. Just take a look how beautiful and rich this stock came out. And now let's put everything together and finish this delicious and beautiful Zuppa Toscana. Get a pot, add bacon in, sear it on a medium-low heat for 8 to 10 minutes. It is very important not to burn the bacon. Why I'm cooking it on a low heat? Because I want to render the bacon so it can extract the fat from the meat. Once you see the bacon is golden brown in color and the fat is released and you see a good amount of fat, get a spotted spoon and remove the bacon. Do not get rid of this fat and do not add any other oil. This is the perfect amount of fat for you to work with. Add sweet Italian sausage, let it sear for about 5 minutes, and then remove it. Increase the heat to medium-high, and now let's cook onion and garlic. Saute it for about 5 minutes until it's translucent. Deglaze the pot with 1 cup of dry white wine, and reduce 75% of it. By deglazing the pot, we're actually cleaning it. So all the treasure that you got at the bottom of the pot will be released. Add bacon, sausage, and pour the stock in, about 3 quarts. Adjust the seasoning with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Mix it and add the potatoes. Bring soup to a boil Lower the heat to medium-low and cook it for about 15 minutes until the potatoes are cooked. And what I love to do is to smash a couple of the potatoes with a fork against the pot to give the soup a rustic look and make it slightly thicker. Add kale, 1 cup of heavy cream, and 1 cup of Parmigiano Reggiano. Mix it, let it cook for a couple minutes on a medium-low heat, shut off the heat. Pour Zuppa Toscana into the bowl, and to give a soup a little kick, I like to add some red pepper flakes. And my Zuppa Toscana is ready, better than in Olive Garden. Hope you enjoyed this recipe, and comment down below in the comment box how you like the recipe. Now let's try my version of Zuppa Toscana. It's a definitely 10 out of 10. Creamy, delicious, full of flavor. This chicken stock takes it to a next level. Much better than you buy it from the store. So I recommend, if you want to do this Zuppa Toscana, make your own chicken stock. And it doesn't take a lot of time, maybe about 2 hours. But it takes it to another level. I love it. If you want to make it a little bit more spicy, what you can do, you can add a little bit of red crushed pepper, and that's it. You know, you can play around, make it add a little more or add a little less. It's all up to you. But between me and you, much better than Olive Garden. Just keep it a secret.